Happy 6th anniversary to Planet Zoo. The time has flown by, and I've loved every minute of it. Sorry this video didn't go out on its actual anniversary though, but I hope this gave you all a chance to watch the anniversary video and see the fantastic news. If you haven't yet, please pause here and go check it out. This is your one and only official spoiler warning. I'm going to talk about it a little bit, then hop into talking about the habitat. Use the chapters below if you want to skip ahead. I was so excited, but not at all surprised about the Planet Zoo 2 announcement, and I cannot wait. I'm sure the whole thing is going to be gorgeous, but I also hope that we'll have a lot more base game and free animals. As someone with a very limited budget, getting all the DLCs was out of reach, and even to this day, I still don't have all of them. I just finished buying 2 for some upcoming videos thanks to the sale going on, and probably will move on to Planet Zoo 2 without getting the rest, sadly. Aside from that, I really hope they adopt a lot of functionalities from other similar style games that are really missing out in Planet Zoo. For example, the modular system in Prehistoric Kingdom is vastly superior, and I think the train system there too as a whole package is better. Although I hope that Planet Zoo keeps in the ability to manipulate the land in the ways that we can build dens and caves and underwater channels the way we can now. The pathing system could use an upgrade, and the barrier system feels really outdated. When I first played Planet Zoo, it felt ahead of its time, but seems to have aged. I hope, too, that they add in the option for brush tools for plants, like in Prehistoric Kingdom as well. I find myself missing that a lot lately, even though I spend a lot of time in PK using single trees and stuff. The option would be nice. After playing PK for so long and side by side with Planet Zoo, I feel that the sequel will be well received just for having an upgrade to the systems as a whole, even if they don't adopt anything from other games in the same genre. What are you looking forward to the most in Planet Zoo 2? Are you going to buy it day one, or wait it out a bit and watch some videos and buy it after? On to our habitat of the day. I was at the tail end of my cold when I started working on this habitat, and I had a rough start to it. I must have started and restarted this thing 9 times, as each time I was just not happy with the way it was turning out. I wanted it this way and that way, but not like that. And this path had to go here and here, but it just wasn't working out. I had originally thought to use the saltwater crocodile because they're easy to work with. They don't ask for much, and the guests love seeing them. They're always a moneymaker in my zoos, and since I have high-quality albino crocs stored away from my other breeding programs, it meant I could have high-valued animals right off the bat and bring in money for the zoo. But after all those failed attempts, I was discouraged. So I deleted it all and took a break, and ended up scrolling through Pinterest. I found a pin that inspired this habitat, and normally I don't build my crocodile habitats like this. Normally I sink them down and have one part open for guests to get close to, similar in the American alligator habitat we did in the first episode for the zoo. I'd never tried having a raised water system and raised landmass where guests could see their swimming behaviors without walking down the steps into the dark underground that I inevitably left bare of decorations. I think it came out a lot nicer than I anticipated, even if the barriers are a little wobbly and the vista point at the back isn't exactly the way I wanted it, which you can see me struggling with a lot in the video. When I completed the habitat, I looked at it and thought to myself, boy, that's bare. Inside the habitat, I had tried to add in a shelter object in the open raised space by the entrance, and started working on it. But when it didn't work out the way I wanted, I had such low energy by that point, I just made part of it to be an out-of-water basking platform by the vista, and figure I'll plop in a basking shelter another day. The crocodiles only like so much foliage, and I had this fairly decent sized area out the front that was empty, and I didn't really know what to do with it. I thought about putting in some kiosks, and maybe I will later, but I filled it out with trees and bushes and filled out the backdrop as well. I added in rocks where the ground levels changed and hid the part under the vista from view. I added in some water plants to spice it up a little and up the bubble count in the water just a tiny amount, I think 0.1, just to add a little more movement to the water, as the crocodiles really enjoy just hanging about and not doing too much, which is why there's not a whole lot of extra footage. I had thought about adding in path lights and underwater lights, but ran out of time to record that as I'm pushing the time limit now with my audio recording. But I do plan on putting lighting in the zoo when it's done, and I'll do both a day and night view of the whole thing in our final video. Which brings me to my final discussion point of the video. With the holidays coming up, I'm going to be mass recording and getting videos all ready ahead of time. So if you have any suggestions you want to see added to the zoo, please let me know in the comments below. This zoo is coming to an end sooner rather than later, with hopes of making a final sandbox zoo between now and when Planet Zoo 2 launches. I'm also hoping to add a new game to the channel, so having a library of videos to upload over time already done and ready to go will help me with that. Speaking of the new game, there's a poll in my posts on my channel that I need your help with. Please check it out and vote. With that all said, I hope you all enjoy the video. Take care.